charge of their own destiny. And a part of that, too, is the synergy that they have around them. I think all of that really need to come together in order to discuss mental toughness. But I think it's, what you guys are doing is a great start for us. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Do we have any more questions? We'll take just one more, because our time is just about up. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, we have we have questions. Yeah. But we just have 2 minutes, so.
All right, good morning. I don't think I'm really mic. This is my coach's voice. Now, from my here for the Ministry of Sport, I just found it very interesting what it is you mentioned, Mr. Morgan, about the fact that there's a competition of sorts between sports sociology and sports psychology, when I would think that both disciplines naturally suit each other and naturally synergize. I know even Dr. Otley earlier was speaking about the need to mesh understanding the culture of us as Caribbean people when it is sports psychologists coming to deal with us. So I was wondering if it is you could just expound a bit more as to what it is you mentioned by that competition that exists, and if there are any steps in order to synergize the two disciplines.
Could we hold Morgan and take the other question, and then we'll just answer? Yes? There was a question just around there, one other hand? Good, okay, thank you very much. All right, go right ahead.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry that didn't have enough time earlier to really expand on some of those issues. So what I mean by the competition between sports psychology and sociology, not necessarily, well, a little bit in the academic realm as well, but a lot more, I would say, in the professional realm. And not because one is necessarily better or more, necessarily more useful than the other, but because sociology, sports sociology, has not done a good job of placing ourselves or positioning ourselves in a realm where professional teams seek us out or seek out sports sociologists. Now that's not a rule. Dr. Coakley's worked with various teams. Dr. Edwards out of Berkeley has been a consultant for the NFL, Major League Baseball, NBA, as well as I believe some Olympic teams here and there. So the sports sociology and the experts, if you will, specialists, have been sought out. But it's just, and one part of that I think is that hurts sports sociology and their attempt to become more mainstream is in sociology, sports sociologists and sociology in general don't like to talk about the idea of marketing, because it conjures up ideas of capitalism and oppression and whatnot, if you will. But as much as might be the case, it is very important to market themselves so that they can be useful and so that they can gain a more legitimacy both in the professional realms as well as academia. Hope that helps.
Right. Thank you very much, Joy. I know that answered your question, Gabriel. Before we exit, ladies and gentlemen, it would be remiss of me if I didn't acknowledge two very esteemed persons as far as the annals of sport in Trinidad and Tobago are concerned. Firstly, Peggy Castaneda, a member of our 1979 netball gold medal winning team. Yep. Yeah. Now coaching the sport, passing it on to the youth. We also have, what's that? Yes. Also in our audience, we have Mrs. Joyce Walker-Thomas, another stalwart in the area of track and field. She has been a competitor, a coach, an educator, and there she is right here. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Your presence has been important to us, as it will continue to be throughout the course of the conference. We have lunch now, and then we return for all the other segments. I would like to thank the presenters for their energizing presentations, their very informative and thought-provoking presentations. I thank you. We now have Major Benjamin with some house announcements.
Just one housekeeping announcement before you leave the auditorium. We have lunch now. Your lunch period ends at 1:15. 1:15, we'll ask you kindly to come back to the room for the restart of our afternoon session. We have a cultural evening for those participants who would care to stay on after the formal end of this evening's proceedings. That starts at 5:30 to 8 p.m. this evening. It's at the principal's office. So we'll ask you to stay on for that. So just a reminder for those persons who are staying on for the afternoon session, we have a cultural evening on this evening. Persons who are staying for overseas participants, those persons who are staying at the Norma's Inn, if you are attending the evening session, the cultural evening, please indicate downstairs at the secretariat desk. Thank you very much. Enjoy your lunch.